Hello nerds, welcome back to another video. Gabriella here. As you can see, we're in a different position. We're at my desk today because I'm going to be doing something that I wanted to do for a while, and it's going to be doing a tier ranking of all the Harry Potter movies. So I'm going to be giving my own personal, humble opinion, okay? You're allowed to not agree with me to how I rank these movies. I know some of these will be viewed as controversial. Some of these will probably be viewed as obvious. Of course, let me know how you tier rank these in the comments down below. I always love to have those kinds of nice, friendly discussion with you guys down in the comments. So before we get into the video though, I just want you to click that little bell icon so you can be notified of every new video. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button as well so you can see all the great content I have for you guys. So now let's get into it. So, as you guys may know, So to tier rank all these Harry Potter movies, there are 8 of them. As you probably know, I'm gonna be using the fabulous tier maker here. I think everybody knows this. I feel like everybody's at least made one tier ranking in their lives. And if you haven't, well, welcome to the world of tier making. There are about 1 million videos about this on YouTube right now. So as usual, I'm gonna have a few levels. But let's be real, I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I've read all the books, seen all the movies. I've read and seen the movies about 1 million times. I own Harry Potter memorabilia. So, of course, I mean, I've made some rankings that are, how would I say, I made some levels that are like considered bad and horrible. And obviously, I don't think any of those movies are going to end up there. I don't think I'm going to really surprise myself. But we're going to see which ones I think are top tier and which one are like more middle tier. So let's get into the tier levels that I have. So I have superb, amazing, great, good, bad, and horrible. As I said, bad and horrible, I mean, are there really going to be movies there? No. I think I wouldn't be a Harry Potter fan if there were any two in there. I don't know if there's any Harry Potter fans that would put any of the movies in those categories. So here for the first movie I'm going to put is here Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is the second Harry Potter. Of course, if you don't remember the synopsis, it's the one with the giant snake and all the spiders. And I have to say, that movie gave me so many nightmares as a child. Holy moly. I still remember the nightmares I used to have. And that and the second Spider-Man really freaked me out. I had dreams about spiders constantly. So it did mark me. Obviously I'm grown now, so I'm not afraid of those movies anymore. But Chamber of Secrets was never my favorite. And it wasn't any of my favorite, like it wasn't close to being my favorite for books. It was very middle of the road for me. So actually I'm going to put it in good. Next, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. So now, that is a very divisive movie. Actually, not really. I think pretty much everybody agrees that shouldn't have happened. Although I don't mind in the sense that, considering how big the Harry Potter books are, I don't mind that they would have done Part 1, Part 2, especially since they were the trendsetter, you know? But, like, damn. There's a reason books shouldn't be separated like that. The only book that I agree was needed to be separated is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. For obvious reasons, that book is a chunker. Same with like It, you know, that's like a thousand pages, 2 movies. Okay, I'm fine with that. But Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is not even the biggest book in the series. The 5th one is actually the biggest book in the series by like 100 or 200 pages. So it's like, why bother? Why even, you know? So Deathly Hallows Part 1. Actually, I said I wouldn't put anything in bad, but that's going in bad. Not because of anything they did. I like the overall way they portrayed the movie based on the book, but it was just the fact that that was it. Like, it ended before the climax started. Now, other side of the coin, we've got Deathly Hallows Part 2. Now, that one is action-packed, okay? Obviously, the second half of the book is usually more exciting than the first half. That's where the climax is. That's where, like, the whole plot, like, anyways, there's just so much to love about Deathly Hallows Part 2, because it's literally the best part of any book is the end. So logically should make a great movie. And of course, it has the culmination also of the whole series, your childhood ending, blah, blah, blah. So Deathly Hallows Part 2 goes in amazing. It doesn't go in superb because, again, because of that separated in two, like, in and of itself, the movie couldn't stand on its own. I think for a movie to be superb in a series like this, it needs to be able to stand a bit on its own legs. Deathly Hallows Part 2 definitely can't do that because it's the second half of a book. Now, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, this is going to be super, super, super controversial. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is one of my least favorite books and one of my least favorite movies. I don't think it's a bad movie. I don't think it's a bad book. I think also what bothers me, I think, is the adaptation from the book to the movie. They remove so much from the fourth one. Actually, initially they planned on making the four part 1 and part 2, but then they thought people would think they were greedy. Obviously, they changed their minds later on because they did that to 7. And honestly, I wish they had done that to 4 because there is so much of the plot and such good parts. The whole Hermione storyline is just gone. The whole Rita Skeeter thing is ugh. And it makes the whole fight between Ron and Harry seem very one-dimensional. Yeah. And I mean, obviously, spoilers to the Harry Potter movies if you didn't figure it out when you started this video. But Cedric's death at the end, that just hurts me a little too much. So I'm gonna put Goblet of Fire in good, because I still think it can stand on its own, and if you ignore the differences of the books and the movies, I mean, it's pretty good. Although that movie deserves horrible ranking just based on that hair. What the hell was going on? Who was in charge of deciding what was happening in the hair and makeup department? Because that was a mess. Now, we're at Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Yep. Okay, if you know me, you know this is my favorite book. It's my favorite movie. It's incredible. It stays very true to the story. Everything looks like it does in the books, and I think anybody who's read the books will agree with me. The hair, the clothes, the whole vibe, everything is on point. It has the perfect Harry Potter, like, color grading just in the cinematography. The story is great. They kept the story pretty intact for the third one. The only thing that I wish they had kept, that I kind of understand why they didn't, I wish they had done it for fan service more than anything, is the exposition at the end. You find out a lot more about the relationship between the Marauders, and you find out a lot more about Sirius and Peter Pettigrew and how the betrayal happened and all that. But otherwise, as a movie, excellent. And it's so easy for someone who's never seen any of the Harry Potters to jump right into that one. I feel like they made everything seem so smooth and simple. And just the imagery of the Whomping Willow going through the seasons, oh, Jesus, just that. It goes in superb tier. And surprising 0 people that know me. Literally 0. Now, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Yes, Philosopher's Stone, because if you say Sorcerer's Stone, you're an American. But Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Woo! There's serotonin that comes through me when I watch that movie because of the nostalgia. Holy moly. If we went off nostalgia alone, that would be superb tier, no question, because it just brings up so much. Harry Potter is the first movie I ever saw in the movie theaters. Okay, I was 3 years old or 4, something like that. My dad brought me to see it. Like, that's how ingrained it is in my personality. Okay. However, I was watching a TikTok actually just the other day about how they removed the best parts of Philosopher's Stone from the book when it went into the movies. And I was like, huh. And the whole TikTok is literally about how they removed the midnight duel, Harry meeting Draco at Diagon Alley, and a slew of other things. So I still think it's amazing though. So we're gonna put it in amazing. But it was so close to getting to superb. Like, if there was a ranking between amazing and superb, obviously it would be here all day, but it would be in that ranking. Next, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Now, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is my second favorite book after Prisoner of Azkaban, obviously. I just love the Harry and Ginny relationship. I love Ginny in general, and we get to see so much more of her in the book of the sixth. And the sixth also feels somehow like the movie doesn't do that at all, but the book of the sixth really does bring this like joyous sense of family and friendship that the fifth one didn't have because of everything that happened in the fifth book. And also, Sirius dies and all that at the end of the fifth book. So I was kind of surprised of like kind of the joyous turn a bit at the beginning of the sixth one, Harry falling in love with Ginny and all that. And yeah, and I love the drama with like the love triangle of Ron, Lavender, and Hermione. So messy. We love to see it. So the book, one of my faves. The movie, honey, no. Honey, no. Um, it was so dark, and I think the only thing I really, really, really love from Half-Blood Prince is the whole Felix Felicis Harry. Just Daniel Radcliffe did what he had to do. That was outstanding. And just like, I just, amazing. But, it's really hard. Half-Blood Prince. It's really hard. I just love the story so much. I just don't love the book. I just don't love the movie so much. And woo, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. This is hard. Whew. I'm gonna put it in great. Yes, I'm gonna put it in great because of Felix Felicis Harry. That's literally it. And I love seeing a bit the darker side of Harry in it with the Septum Sempra scene, even though that was a whole mess. But I don't know. There's just a lot that goes on in that movie, and I do like the darkness of it. So, actually, no, let's put it in good. It goes in good. It goes in good. Okay, it goes in good. And now we're at the very end. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Okay, so little secret here. Order of the Phoenix is probably my least favorite book and movie because Harry is so lonely throughout all of it, and it makes me so emotional. And it's even worse in the book because they didn't bring this into the movie. Thank God. But Hermione and Ron are prefects at that point, so they don't get to spend that much time with Harry or anything like that. It's a whole thing. So Order of the Phoenix. The movie itself wasn't bad though. I love the Dumbledore's army scenes. It was just great. I wish they had kept more from the book about Dumbledore's army because I think it was the book and the movie's strongest points. We're gonna put it in good. Yeah, we're gonna put it in good as well. I realize I didn't put anything in great, but I mean, we're gonna go with it. Yeah, that was just I'm happy with my ranking. Prisoner of Azkaban is superb. Deathly Hallows Part 2 and Philosopher's Stone and amazing. In good we have Chamber Secrets, Goblet of Fire, Half-Blood Prince, and Order of the Phoenix, and then in bad we have Deathly Hallows Part 1. So guys, thank you so much for watching my little tier ranking video of the Harry Potter movies. If you agreed, disagreed, let me know down in the comments. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you watch all the way to the end of this video, don't forget to leave a little emoji down below. We're going to leave today a lightning bolt because I think that matches the whole Harry Potter vibe for obvious reasons. So leave a little lightning bolt down in the comments if you watch all the way through. And if you want more of me, don't forget all my social media and other ways you can support my channel are all down below. My Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Goodreads are down below. I also have my Amazon wishlist and my Ko-fi. And if you want a book outlet referral code, that's also down below. And those really help support this channel and help me bring free content for you guys. So thank you so much and have a nice day.